I have a niece who has special needs, and just taking on a personal front, being a cop and having that interaction, knowing the stories that my niece has gone through, I said absolutely. And I presented it in front of our command staff with 100% buy-in, and the biggest portion was getting community partners involved and spreading the word.
The resource exchange is really positioned uniquely to be able to support that and bridge that gap between programs like the Blue Envelope program and the members that might need access to that. You know, we put those envelopes out as a resource for our members, and they were gone within days. Like, truly, there was an astronomical response from the community that we serve that this is a need for us, and that anything that we can do to support each other and to be proactive. We want to be good partners. The people we serve want to be good partners, and our law enforcement agencies, they want to be good partners as well.
What it's designed for is to increase communication, better communication with the special needs community and law enforcement, first responders, firefighters, paramedics. And what it is a blue envelope that has instructions for whoever's in that vehicle, what to do if they come in contact with a police officer or any type of first responder. Having a little blue sticker on the back of a car, or if I respond to a house and see a blue envelope on the house, knowing that somebody's already there with that maybe have special needs, it would help me communicate better, whether it's autism or whatever that is, somebody who's hearing impaired or blind or whatever that looks like. It gives me a little heads up going into it. It goes hand in glove with our CIT training that we already do, and how to negotiate mental health crisis and that avenue. This just gives me another tool to really engage that person and give them that time they need.
Last year we awarded 4 organizations. This year we were able to award 7, right up to an even $100,000 through 7 separate projects, one of which was the Blue Envelope program. I'm excited about the Blue Envelope program because this is a greater way for us to educate the community. We're desperate, based on our mission and vision statements, that people have a chance to live more independently, that people would be known, valued, and included in the community. We want for people with disabilities to experience all parts of life in the community as civilians, but we also know that doing that and doing that well eventually means you might come in contact, you might come across an interaction with local law enforcement or emergency services, and so the ability to educate the community, but then have people with disabilities in the best position possible to interact in the best way possible when the time should arise, which this tool really does afford the opportunity to do, we felt like was a super exciting project to get behind. The printing of 5,000 of these, we very much look forward to helping get these out, distributed amongst the entire community.
Some of the stuff to put in the envelopes, any type of medical form, but biggest things are your copy of your driver's license, insurance registration, emergency contact information. There's a very small section for special notes, so if people don't feel comfortable writing that, just putting in a piece of paper documenting whatever issues they're dealing with, that's fine. It could range from dementia all the way to anxiety, depression, all that's covered, epilepsy. So whatever they deem necessary or feel necessary to just say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, and this could be an issue, put it on there. And it just gives any first responder that head start in dealing with whatever issues we could come across. Very just for that individuals, for families. So if you have a young kid who can't drive, who's not mobile, or elderly person at home, just like the fire department asked if you could put a blue envelope on your refrigerator, put the sticker on the front door, front window, put the envelope on the refrigerator where people keep their medical information, and the elderly keep their medical information. That's huge, because as a first responder, that's one of the places we first go, because we know it's usually on the refrigerator. For small kids, the window sticker, if obviously they're not driving, they're in the back seat, that's going to be huge for us too, to know, hey, what's the child's name, in case, God forbid, it's a traffic accident and the parents are unconscious. We can now have that information for the kiddo who's in the back seat. And so any information regarding anybody in that vehicle who could be in that vehicle, it could be anybody in the family, not directly in that family. It just could be like a cousin that you drive around or whatever. Any information that's in that anybody that could be in that vehicle, information in the envelope.